at how the National Assembly is looking so far. This is the National Assembly, again, the color coding. So far, this is for individual parties, and this includes woman representatives. Okay, so UDA has 132 seats so far. We have about how many to go? 1, 2, 3, about 12 more to go. So this is 132 seats for the UDA. This is the National Assembly, 84 for ODM. Jubilee has 26. Wiper has 25. Then we have 13 independent. Then we have Amani National Congress 7, that is Musalia Mudavadi's party. Then his brother Moses Wetangula's party, Ford Kenya, has 6. Then DAP Kenya, that is associated to Defense CS, Eugene Wamalwa, has 5 seats secured in the National Assembly so far. Then KANU, whose party leader lost his senatorial bid in Baringo County, KANU has 5 seats in the National Assembly. United Democratic Movement, UDM, has 5. Maendeleo Chap, led by Alfred Mutua, has 2 seats. Pamoja African Alliance, that's Amason Kingi's party, the outgoing governor in the coast, and that is 4 seats for PA. Then we have National Agenda Party of Kenya, NAPK, has 1 seat. The Service Party has 2 seats, one of which is the party leader, that is Mwangi Kionjori. Let me see who else. The Service Party we've done. Movement for Democracy and Growth, MDG, has 1 seat. United Progressive Alliance, UPA, has 1 seat. Grand Dream Development Party, that's GDDP, has 1 seat. Democratic Party of Kenya, DP, 1 seat. National Ordinary People Empowerment Union, NOPEU, has 1 seat. National Agenda Party of Kenya, 1 seat. Chama Cha Mashinani, led by Isaac Ruto, who has lost his bid for being the governor of Bomet, also has 1 seat. So that's how it looks in terms of the individual parties. So let's look at how the National Assembly is looking like in terms of coalitions, because then this kind of gives you an idea of what lies ahead in regards to the collaboration between the executive and the National Assembly and Parliament, especially when we've seen how the tyranny of numbers has helped the government in the past to pass its agenda or push its agenda through to fruition. So again, the color coding is there. Kenya Kwanza is leading in the National Assembly with 157 seats secured in the National Assembly. That's Kenya Kwanza at 157. Azimio has 153, so it's a difference of 4 seats. And so then we have others, which is 14. Others here includes those who are independent or those who are in parties that have not aligned themselves or affiliated themselves to either Kenya Kwanza or Azimio umbrella outfits. So that's how it looks in the National Assembly so far. So again, just to run you through, Kenya Kwanza has 157, Azimio has 153, others 14, and we have another 8 plus about 13 more to go. 13 more to go. So we'll monitor and we'll update it. Remember, ntvkenya.co.ke. Now, when it comes to the woman representative, so they're already included in this. They're included in this list that we saw earlier on. But when now we single them out, we look at how it's looking so far. And Kenya Kwanza again is leading, and it has 23 seats. Kenya Kwanza has 23 seats, 23 woman representative seats secured. Then Azimio has 19 so far. And then we have 3 independent contestants who have secured their seats, and we have 2 more to go. So so we're seeing that between Kenya Kwanza and Azimio, the difference is 23-19, about 4 seats difference. So let's see whether, so that means that even if these 2 are both Azimio, it means that Azimio's numbers cannot surpass those of Kenya Kwanza. We're at a point where Kenya Kwanza is guaranteed to have more woman representative seats in the National Assembly. And so Azimio may now we'll now look at the broader picture where we have the other elected members of National Assembly. this is how the Senate looks so far, and the Senate is it's a complete case so far. We have 24 for Kenya Kwanza. Kenya Kwanza has 24 Senate seats locked, which is just above the half mark of the total number of counties. Then we have Azimio with 22, and then we have one which is others, and others in this case is, to be specific, Okiya Omtata, who's the senator-elect of the county of Busia, and that is the map. This is how it looks in regards to the blues and the yellows. Let me just resize it to fit well on the screen so you could see it. So Azimio, that's how the blue and the yellow balance is. You can see it's almost equal, so to speak, and you can see the little green here on the end, which is Okiya Omtata's. And so this is a very nice and informative website platform here we have on ntvkenya.co.ke. Once you touch on whichever county you get, and you're on the senatorial page, you get the name of the county and the senator-elect. Isiolo is Fatuma Dulo, for instance. Then we have Tana River is Danson Mungatana, who's made a comeback into politics after many years in the cold. Someone whose story we will be keen to follow and just hear, how cold was it really? Then we have Kitui. Enoch Wambua has maintained, has retained his seat. He's quite a strong supporter of Kalonzo Musyoka and the Wiper Party at large. Then Machakos, Agnes Kavindu, and so on. Now we look at the county governments. So far, we have Azimio with 20, Kenya Kwanza with 21 governors, and 2 who are other. Now, we have some counties whose results are yet to be submitted and to be updated. 2 of which we know will not be updated before the final announcement of the presidential election is made, and that is because they were suspended owing to some hitches in regards to the ballot papers. That is Kakamega County and the county of Mombasa. So they will remain grayed out, as you can see. Mombasa is really small, you could easily miss it. Then we can see that as much as the blue looks more, the blue counties, in terms of when you look at the map, they are just larger in terms of the size of the county. But in terms of the number of counties where Kenya Kwanza has won gubernatorial seats, they are more by 21, and Azimio has 20. And the other 2, one is Kawera Mwangaza, the governor-elect of the county of Meru, who has, is among those who are the history makers in this election. Aside from being, a woman who's been elected into governor office, one of the women who've been elected, she has also gone on to unseat a man who's been a veteran politician, that is Kiraito Morongi, who's been the governor, and she also beat the UDA wave in the mountain region, by flooring the UDA candidate Mithika Linturi, and she won. Then we have Taita Taveta, where we have Andrew Mwadime, who has won, and so he's unsat the incumbent Granton Samboja from his seat, and so we are still waiting to see the remaining counties whose results are yet to be in. So we're waiting to see, at least on the Senate. On Mandera, we have the Senate, Ali Roba, who is the outgoing governor, and we have Narok, Ledan Molekina. So those are the 2 counties those are 2 of the counties whose results we are yet to get in this race. Because that would make 20 plus 21, that's 41 plus 2, 43. Add the Nairobi and Kakamega, that makes it, Mombasa and Kakamega, which are not being counted, that's 45. So the other 2 are up here and down here. So that's how the numbers are looking so far in regards to the different races, be it the governors, the senators, the woman representatives, and the National Assembly at large. And so this is one. This one for Bunge is also a keen one that we'll be looking at to see how it plays out. And so I believe Zainab